Know that they ride or die. I keep boys by my side. Know that they ride or die. I keep boys by my side.
Hello guys, and welcome back to another video. First of all, I've got a hell of a mess to tidy up. This unit is an absolute bomb site at the moment. So first port of call, I'm going to get all this crap cleared up and give myself some headspace, because I can't think straight when the place is an absolute mess like this. So yeah, I'm going to get tidying up and I'll get back to you guys.
They ain't no longer about. My name came up a lot, it sounds more when I was not around. Certain people that I know, they ain't no longer about. My name came up a lot, it sounds more when I was not around. Certain people that I know, they ain't no longer about. My name came up a lot, it sounds more when I was not around. Certain people that I know, they ain't no longer about. I'm a OG boy. Know that they ride or die. I keep boys by my side. Know that they ride or die. I keep boys by my side. OG boy.
Day we hustle, but the night we
OG boy. Know that they ride or die.
Right, that's much better. I feel like I can breathe in here now. A little bit of desktop space back. Yeah, right. So I think the first thing I want to get done today is everything in this corner of the workshop, bar the two clam moulds at the back there, I want out of here. So I've got to weigh this, put an address on it, and get that sent out. I've got to sand the edges of these over fenders. I've got to trim the edges of the boot lid and the little light areas, and then trim the two clams in half, and then box all this stuff up apart from one of the clams, because that's waiting for a boot lid. Also, I've got a clam there that I'm going to quickly pop out, sand, trim in half, and send on its way as well. So all I want here by lunchtime, just after lunchtime, are just the two clam moulds side by side. So yeah, let's see how far we can get, or let's see how quickly we can get this done, because I want to get back on that bumper and that bumper as soon as possible. So we're making some good progress today. The boot is done, 3 sets of clams all finished, ready to be boxed up, and we also have the over fenders ready to be boxed up for Mitch Gibbons. So a lot of boxing up to do tonight. I can't decide whether to take it home and box it up or box it up here. I've got boxes at both locations, it's just where I can be bothered to do it. So good news is, I've got no hat on. What are you seeing me with that hat? Good news is I can now get on to the bumpers, but I want to show you something that I've just done. I've been meaning to do it for ages. It's a project that I want to get started, and I've now officially started it, so let's go have a look. So this is mine and the partner's drift car. We didn't build it, we bought it like this. It's a 325 CI, it wasn't automatic. It's now got a 6-speed manual swap, ECU, handbrake, that's about it, and obviously welded diff. So it already had a set of my fenders on here. Headlight blanks I've fitted since owning the car. It does run and drive. It's it is ready to go, and it has had M3 rear conversion done. Now these M3 rears were originally, you can see they were cutouts. So these originally came off James Fenn Bacon's competition car when I was sponsoring him. So I asked him if I could have the offcuts. He gave them to me. They then spent a lifetime in the shed doing nothing because I didn't have time with them. And then I gave them to my mate Camille, and he's blended them on. So I've now just been wet and drying everything, getting it all smooth. This side is now officially ready to be waxed up, well, cleaned, waxed up and moulded. This side I haven't touched yet. I'm going to rub all this primer smooth, because there are run marks in it. I don't know if you can actually see them, but there are some good run marks in that. So I'm going to sand it all smooth, repair the crack, sand it smooth again, blend this primer in, and then yeah, mould the whole lot, and I'm thinking a good way up the pillar, because I've been seeing a lot of the grassroots drifter guys getting creases like all the way up here. So yeah, obviously doing that is going to make it a big piece to post. So I think I'll give the customers the option of where they want it, but I will mould it up to here, I think. So yeah, that's a interesting little start to a new project as well. So I'm looking forward to getting that well underway. So I'm now going to get inside because it's now starting to rain, and crack on with these bumpers. So yeah, let's get into this. Now, if you watched my last video, I was saying I wasn't happy about this area of tape, so I've cut it off, and I'm going to start again and get this line to continue swooping upwards just like it does over here. It's like no matter what angle you look at it from, the line just suits it all the way. So I need to replicate how good that line is on the other side. So yeah, that's my next job. I'm going to get on that. Once again, I've been absolutely ploughing through this work. So I re-jigged this line, so it is now, I know it's hard to see because this shadow chamfers it off. I can't move it. I don't want to move it. I don't want to unjig anything. But yes, redone that, and it is now all glassed up. Really happy with how it came out. Unfortunately, the edge of the glass didn't want to stick down on the tiny little 5mm edge that I had there, but that's not an issue. I'll just grind this flat again, and when I glass the base, I'll make sure that comes up. And if that fails, I'll just do a strip joint all the way along, and then that'll get blended in with the filler process. So waiting for that to cure, and I have decided I will be bringing these out. The reason I didn't bring these out first and then glass them in is I wanted to do this one stage at a time, and I wanted to get this solid before it started deforming or anything, because at the end of the day it is just on a bit of plywood and masking tape and a few screws, so after not too long it might have started to twist. And the E30 bumper is now all glassed up, and I rather like how it looks. Obviously, yes, it's not 100% even going down there. Don't worry, I will be making everything look nice and even. But I'm very happy how this is coming out. My only worry is that have I maybe made it a bit too big, and is it going to scuff on the road when the car's bouncing on its old school suspension, or if it's been slammed on coilovers. So we'll see. It might be a case of I eye it up to a car and I have to maybe cut it off here, bring it right up, and then put another flat base on it. So we'll see. It's trial and error. It was literally doing it by eye sort of thing, but now that I've got it all glassed up, it does look very big. So we'll see. But not going to be here for much longer today. Pretty much ran out of batteries. I am drained. So I'm just going to do a general tidy up, get everything looking nice and tidy for tomorrow. And well, I think tomorrow is going to be a day of filler smoothing, and also got to get these two clams at least gelled up tomorrow and the glass made, and then I can lay them up the next day. So we'll see how we get on with that. I wanted to get them gelled today, but these were my priority today, these two, and I'm really happy that I've got both lips glassed up. So I feel like real progress is being made, and made quickly, which is the main thing, because I want to get smashing through these projects for other people so I can concentrate on the projects for me and my friends. So once this project is out of the way and this car's gone back to Gafferman, I think I'm decided it's going to be the E36 coupe kit, because the sponsorship I'm doing with Mitch Gibbons at the moment, I'm going to be supplying him with a load of, like, 30mm wider stuff, 30mm wider rears, 30mm wider fronts with the vents in them. What else? Rear clam, So I'll be providing him with all like the general E46 coupe stuff that I've got and that I'm going to do, because obviously I've got that drift car out the front there that is nearly ready to be moulded, so I'll then have an M3 kit, apart from the rear bumper. The rear bumper I need to source. So yeah, the last thing I'd need to do for the M3 kit is the rear bumper, but that's not a priority right now. So Mitch will get all of the, like I say, all the E46 coupe stuff. He's going to be getting a rear clam, CSL boot lid, M3 rear over fenders, M3 front over fenders, headlight blanks, a bonnet when I do them, doors when I do them. Pretty much every E46 coupe piece that I make, he's going to be getting one of to showcase and probably smash up rather quickly, knowing him. But it is what it is, and I love it, to be fair. So yeah, the next car to be taking this spot will be an E36 coupe. The kit I'm making is, well, again, I'm going to be looking at a few ideas from other kits, but ideally it's just going to be another one of my cardboard cut-out kits and see how it goes. So I've got a pretty good general idea of the kit that I want to do. It's pretty much a mash-up of every kit you could maybe get for it. So I want to put loads of detail into it, but I also want it to, you know, not be crazy wide. Still in your face, but not crazy wide, because, you know, young Gregor, he ain't going to be running a super wide E36 in competition. So we're probably only going to be looking 40mm wider at the rear, maybe 70mm wider at the front, depending on what lock kit he gets. But yeah, the E36 coupe kit, I'm making that for Gregor Kirk. That is another sponsorship deal for another young driver. He contacted me ages ago, absolutely ages ago, and I thought, you know what, why not get on board? I watched some of his footage and I was really impressed, considering at the time he had only been drifting for, you know, a couple of months. So yeah, kit for Gregor Kirk next. Had a couple of other drivers who want an E36 coupe kit. Yeah, I'm not going to name any names. Maybe I'll name names when I actually come to it, but I've got three big name guys who are wanting fresh kits for their cars, because they're pretty much bored of the kit they've got. They've had them on there a few years and they want something new. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to bring out a new E36 coupe kit that's available in the UK, and hopefully it's going to blow minds. I don't know if some of you see the recent the new E36 coupe kit that came out recently. It was a very, I think the colour of the car was a very pale cream colour, but the kit was absolutely amazing. I wish I could remember off the top of my head who designed it and developed it, but I see that and I kind of went, I kind of wanted to do that this but not to worry, there are 100 other designs we can do, all sorts that we can do with body lines and, you know, accentuations of body lines and additional details. So I'm really excited to see what this kit looks like, because I'm just going to go bonkers on it. Can't go bonkers wide, but I can go bonkers with detail and change the whole look of the car. I'm buzzing for that. Right, it's turned into an absolutely lovely day. It's pretty much coming to the end of the day now, so I'm going to bring that back over here, get it parked up, and head home for the night and do some editing. So that's going to do it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. I feel like I got quite a lot done today, so yeah, bring on tomorrow. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.